The Center for Human Rights Studies has taken up an intervention in Manipur for several reasons. It's for advancing the cause of the rule of law, justice, protection and promotion of human rights. All of you are aware of the fast undertaken by Iram Sharmila to protest the injustices for the revocation of Armed Forces Special Powers Act. In that context, myself and Professor Shiv Vishwanathan traveled to Manipur and met a wide range of stakeholders, including the army, the state government, the law enforcement agencies, the civil society, and thereafter we started documenting the human rights violations which occurred there. Our students, they went to Manipur, they spent several weeks and they documented 1500 odd cases of extrajudicial executions and submitted these details to the amicus curiae, which helped the Supreme Court of India in a big way. In this project, we worked very closely with Mr. Bablu, who heads the Human Rights Alert, and we also worked with EEVFAM, and it's a non-governmental organization which comprises the widows of people who died in the extrajudicial executions.
We handpicked two senior law students, and there were three researchers who were to assist Human Rights Alert and EEVFAM in data collection and basically also documentation of the cases which were before the Supreme Court. I was one of the three researchers back in 2016 who visited Manipur during this first trip, and that was this first part of our association. Since then, around more than almost 15 to 20 students have gone there and helped in this data collection and documentation. A lot of other researchers have gone there. Another center at our university has also collaborated with us.
The idea of having the consultation on a potential transitional justice framework for Manipur comes actually from the work that the center had done in the EEVFAM case. Much like people from the Manipur, we were very concerned about the pace at which the investigation was being carried out by the investigative agencies and how it was being taken up by the Supreme Court. While we realized that, from the judgments of the court itself, that the court itself had recognized that, there are limitations to a formal process. And that's why we thought that we could think about going beyond formal processes. And when we started having conversations with our colleagues from Manipur, like Mr. Bablu Loitangbam and others from EEVFAM, we thought that a transitional justice mechanism could be operationalized in Manipur. However, before taking this idea forward, we wanted to take a view of all the stakeholders which are involved in this process. That's the idea why we had the consultation, so as to bring together all the relevant stakeholders who have some experience in bringing into effect any particular component of a transition justice mechanism. There were participants from EEVFAM, there were human rights activists who have been working in Manipur for decades now. So we tried to get a sense of what is the expectation of the people from Manipur from the case which is going on in the Supreme Court. The response to the consultation has been phenomenal. The consultation was widely covered by several media agencies, and it has been received very well. We've had very good feedback from the participants as well as the speakers. Moving forward, we are thinking about having a second round of consultation as well with a wide range of stakeholders, and we would also like the government also to be involved in this process. Along with the second round, we are also working on a report which would document the learnings which we have had from the two rounds of consultation. The report would look at the way the case has been dealt by the Supreme Court, what is the way forward, and how to actually address the needs of the people of Manipur.